Okay, I've got first fish of the day on. I'm going to see if I can get my other rod in real quick. Today's October the 10th, and this makes my 49th fish for the year in my pontoon boat. He's trying to get underneath me, and I'm using my motor to get out from underneath him. I don't know what he's got on his mind, but I don't like it. There he is. There he is. He's about a 4-foot fish, maybe a little bit bigger, but not much. All right, there he is. This fish is dragging some string. Let's see if I can get that out. No bets on that. Now it goes all the way down. What I'm going to do for this fish is I'm going to cut this string off short because I can't get down to it. The other guy that lost this fish, actually there's been 2 other guys lost this fish. He must be a pretty slick fish. But I'm going to cut their gear off short. They were using braided line. But he's no worse for the wear. He's got a little bit of gear down inside of him, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can't fix it. So, but I did get my stuff all out. Mine was just in the jaw, so I'm going to let him go. This is fish number 49 for the year. I'm glad I had the chance to catch that fish, and well, I couldn't get all of his gear out of him, but I could get that shortened up a little bit to where at least he wasn't at risk to getting hung up in the rocks. I know that that's a big concern. They can get gear like this particular stuff here. There's like I said, there's 2 different rigs here, and he ended up breaking that 2 different guys off, and these swivels right here could real easily end up being stuck in a rock or something, in a crevice or something like that when he's swimming. It's not uncommon for him to do that, and I know that they die because of that. And I'm just real happy that I was able to free him of that debris before it had a chance to get him caught. So anyway, that was fish number 49 for for the year for me. I'm really hoping to catch one more fish today. I'd like to get 50. And so I'm going to sign off for now until I catch another one. I have got fish number 50 on. This is my 50th fish for the year. I need to get my other line in real quick. Well, I hope I get him landed. Last year I had a goal of 50 fish, and I ended up getting that. I was at 48 and I got stuck there for a while, and the weather kind of turned sour and I wasn't able to get it finished up. So this is fish number 50, and I'm hoping that I keep him on the line. I'm going to keep him out here in the water where I know that we're not going to get tangled up in any rocks. He doesn't appear to be a real big fish. He's coming up. He may do a jump here for us. There he goes. I hope my camera was pointed in the right direction. I think it was. Got a little jump out of him, not a real big one, but that's okay. I'm gonna be careful with this little guy. He's my number 50 for the year, and I don't want to lose him. This is the fish I've been looking for 2 years. Caught a whole lot of better ones than him the last 2 years, but he's the one I've been looking for, number 50. All right, let's get a picture out here out front. Oh, we blew a little. This fish is on my lap. That means he is caught. This is fish number 50 for me. I've been really trying hard to get this fish, number 50. It's October 10th, and he's the one. He's got a gimpy fin on his left side, and he is number 50. I'm going to take this off and turn this off for a minute. Now I'm going to take a couple pictures. All right, I got number 51 for the year on, and he's coming up fast on me. Looks like a pretty good little fish. This is fish number 3 for the day. This is fish number 51 for the year. And he's a pretty good little fish. I'm thinking he's going to be over 5 foot. I must have dropped this one right on his head, because I just barely made it into the hole where they were hanging out. I just dropped it down when I had him on. I didn't have him on for just a couple of minutes when he hit. That's awesome. Wow, he came up fast. I think he came up green, because I think he was gonna jump and then decided not to. Because he was coming up fast when I saw him. He's still got a lot of power. Here he is. This fish is going to be between 4 and 5 foot, somewhere in that neighborhood. He's just a good fish, just a real good fish. I'm going to see if I can take a picture real fast. Alright, I got number 4 on for the day. That feels like a pretty stout little fish. I'm going to try to get my other rod in real quick here. Doesn't feel like he's going to be that big of a fish, really. You never know right at the beginning, though. He's coming straight up. Oh, that fish is putting on the brakes. Might be a little better fish than I anticipated there. I think I'm gonna put on my motor and get him to a spot where I can know that I'm gonna be able to fight him. I'm gonna get him back out here into soft bottom. I don't like fighting fish over where he was taking me. That is a recipe for losing a fish, because they wrap the rock. And I'm sure that that fish that I caught earlier today that had the 2 lines wrapped, that had the 2 lines swallowed, I'm sure that fish probably wrapped that rock and got cut off. The guys that had hooked up with him before had they had braided line. One was pretty light braided line. I imagine it was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, oh, it might have been 80 pound, somewhere between 50 and 80 pound line. But the other one was real heavy line. Where it was broke, I'll bet you that was over 100 pound line. And the problem is with that braided line is it has a tendency to cut, and a real sharp rock will get that done, and a real smart fish will learn that. So this guy is pulling me back into the danger zone, so we're gonna stop him from doing that. We're gonna get him back out here. Here's one of the reasons that right here that I think that a guy should have a motor on to fight one of these fish. You can put a lot of pull on them, and you can make sure you get your fight where you want to fight it. This is a super strong fish, but in reality, I mean, once you start dragging them like that, they tend to just go with you. Oh, this might be the big fish of the day right here. This might be the big fish of the day. This one's got some shoulders on him. He couldn't take me into the one spot that he wanted to, and now he's going to take me into his second best spot that's got rocks. I'm not going to let that happen either. First, I didn't think this fish was going to be anything super special, really. Now he's starting to impress me a little bit. He's got some shoulders on him, and he's using them. Boy, he's dragging me around good. This fish might be a lot better than I thought. This fish makes number 52 for the year. I haven't seen him yet, but there's a really big fish that is in this hole that I call the Kraken. He's over 8 foot. My son's caught him once. I've caught him a couple times. He's a beast. Big shoulders on him. Loves to fight. Loves to drag you around. Takes no prisoners. This fish is tough. I'm hoping that this is who I got. I'm hoping I've got a hold of the Kraken. Whoa, that's a big fish. Gosh, I can't hardly work with him. He's dragging me. I'm putting a bunch of pressure on him. He's getting a good workout. I'm gonna get this camera out front here in case he comes up. I don't think he's gonna though. I think he's gonna go back down again. Doggone it. Alright, he's coming up. We're gonna get a look at him. Most likely he'll hit the surface and go back down, but we're gonna take a look at him here in just a minute. No, that's not. It's about a 6-foot fish. It's just a real tough 6-footer. He is not the Kraken. Just a good representative of the species. It's taken me about 20 minutes, something like that, so far. And he's starting to pull some drag out now. He's gonna come up again here. I don't know if he's ready to come onto my lap yet, but he's gonna come up. It's a nice fish. That's a real nice fish. Real close to 6 foot. I'm gonna take some pictures with this guy, so I'm gonna sign off for right here. This is number 52 for the year. Well, it's the end of the day today. It's just a little bit afternoon, and I caught 4 sturgeon today. It was a good day. Any day that you catch one fish, it's a good day. But I got 4 today. All 4 of them were over 4 feet long. One of them was a real nice fish in that 6-foot range, between 5 and 6. Kind of a heavy set fish, kind of a little bit chunky. Had a real good fight to him. So, but I'm leaving today with a total for the year of 52 fish, and all of those fish were caught in my pontoon boat. And I just had a really good time this year. I hope to still be able to go out a couple more times this year. You just never know what happens, though. Here we are in the middle of October, and anything could happen. We could get some bad weather or whatever. But I'm real happy. I've got 52 fish for the year and 152 catfish so far. I could really be talked into going over and doing another catfish trip, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. I'm really getting down to the end of the fishing season for me. I try to wrap up sometime in October, but you know, if the weather's good in November, I could do that too. So. But anyway, I'm gonna call it good for a day, and I'm gonna head on back to the truck and see if I can get out of here. I'll see you next time.